to the live for YouTube. Switch to speaker view. Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are calling in from or zooming in from around the world. We are also
John, you've muted yourself.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, let me start over. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are zooming in from. Excited to be with you here this Monday morning, the 21st day of June. Oh my God, this year is going by so fast. This month is going by so fast. Crazy what is happening right now with Valentis. We're going to talk a little bit about that. I'm going to give you guys an overview. Before I get started, I want to just, so I don't forget, I do this Zoom every Monday at this time every Monday. And then on Fridays, I do a fireside chat, which is kind of an open discussion. We have a topic. This last week, we did talking about your dream, building your dream. But we cover different topics every single Friday. They run about 30 to 45 minutes. It's open engagement, and that is at the exact same Zoom code, the exact same time on Fridays. So I want to just invite you to participate or to join in on that. And then I do also stream on YouTube. So this is live streaming as we are doing this right now on YouTube. And all of these are recorded and on my YouTube channel. So if you want to go back and look at a fireside chat, or if there was a particular business overview that you really enjoyed, you can go back and find it and share it on my YouTube channel, which is just John Haremza. Is just my name. John Haremza is the YouTube channel. So with that, let's go ahead and get started. Beautiful day here in Las Vegas. I'm in Las Vegas right now. Last week I was coming to you from my lake home in Minnesota. I'm going to be going back there a little bit later this week for another 10 days and then back here in Vegas. Not that that matters to any of you, but anyway, what I want to do is I want to share with you a little bit of my story for those of you that are new, just joining, just looking to know a little bit about who I am and what I've experienced, and then we'll get more into the formal presentation. We've got a couple incredible testimonials today as well that you're going to be hearing towards the end of the Zoom. So make sure you hang in and listen to that as well. Just really, really exciting testimonials. But I have been involved in this industry of network marketing now for 32 years, coming up on 33 years. And my background, I grew up in a small town in Minnesota, about 2,000 people. So small town Minnesota, rural Minnesota. And right out of high school, I went to work in a potato chip factory. I was a maintenance person, welding, building, maintaining equipment, things of that nature. So, no sales experience whatsoever. A matter of fact, I was very shy and very introverted. I have a learning disability. I have dyslexia. I still struggle with it today, but back then really affected my self-esteem, self-confidence to the point that I literally wouldn't even say hi to someone, unless they said hi to me. And then I would just kind of mumble it back under my voice. I was just very, very shy and introverted. And the only reason I say that is because if you're looking at this and you're saying, can this work for me? Can I really do this? I don't have the background for it. I don't have the education for it. I mean, guys, I was a high school, barely made it through high school, learning disability, working in a factory, shy and introverted, no self-esteem, no self-confidence. And, to date, have earned about $26 million coming from $9 an hour living in a trailer house. Okay, that was my life before I entered this industry. And so what's exciting, it doesn't matter where you live, what you do, what's your background, what's your education, what's your finances, none of it matters. The only thing that matters really is, number one, you recognize it. And number two, you have to take action on it, right? You have to take action on it. And amazing things can happen with some focus and consistency. I don't want anybody to, be under the illusion that this is some type of a, get rich quick thing. It's not. Anything worthwhile takes work. It takes focus. It takes consistency. But there are things that need to be in place to really, make that focus and that consistency and that hard work produce the fruits of your labor, right? And that's what we're going to talk about today. A vehicle that I absolutely think is one of the most powerful, one of the most exciting vehicles, in the world, and that is Valentis. The opportunity for you, for me, the everyday person, from the comfort of your home, getting excited about something, sharing that excitement with others, helping them better understand it and learn about it, talking about our company, talking about our products, and ultimately you can build an organization all over the world, as so many of people have already done. So what I'm going to do, I am going to share my screen, and we're going to go through a little bit of a presentation, and then I'm going to bring on our testimonials. So just got to hang with me here. The first thing I think is important is that we have to ask ourselves, are people looking for what it is that we offer? And I think everyone out there is interested in more money, right? I mean, Zig Ziglar, he says, if somebody tells you they don't need more money, he says they'll lie about other things too. I mean, everybody would be interested in making some extra money. I mean, whether that is an extra $500 a month, right? Whether it's an extra $1,000 a month or $5,000 a month, crazy income, all of it is being done and all of it is available here, right? So I think we have something everybody wants, which is opportunity. Everybody's looking for opportunity. Better health, especially what's gone on around the world. People are probably paying more attention to their health, their well-being. The old saying is, if you can't afford wellness, how are you ever going to, afford sickness, right? I mean, keeping yourself, and through the aid of supplements and the products that we have, we can aid in helping people live a better and healthier life. Absolutely believe that. And time freedom. From a time freedom standpoint, a lot of people don't even think, don't really even understand it, because most people in this world exchange their time for a paycheck. And when they stop working, so does the money. The money stops coming in. Well, what's interesting about this particular business model, what Valentis has here, is through talking to people about our products and about our opportunity, people become customers. People use the products and they use them month in and month out. They may join our business and join you in promoting it and letting others learn about it. And all of these people using and consuming these products, they do it every month in, month out, day in and day out. And what that does is it creates a residual income. Essentially, what I'm talking about is removing yourself from the day-to-day activity it takes to generate an income. Think about that. What that means is you can build an organization of customers, of members, of other people promoting this, whether you decide to do anything today or not, this week, next month, the rest of the year, you can create an income stream through the consumption and through the efforts of other people. But it does obviously take initially getting that ball rolling. So with that being said, again, I just want to reiterate, people are living a life of quiet desperation out there. There are so many people in need of opportunity, in need of these products. Statistics show 96% of people lay awake at night. They're worrying about their health. They're worrying about their finances. They don't know what to do and where to turn, looking for someone to give them some hope, right? Give them some opportunity, give them something. And think about this for a moment. When was the last time that you were really excited about your life? Right. I mean, people get out of high school, maybe they go to college and, they think they're going to conquer the world, and it doesn't take long for the world to kind of conquer them. They get to the point where they're like, is this it? Is this my life? It's not what I thought. And we can reinstill that excitement I mean, what it is like, guys, I can't tell you, to be excited about your life and about your future and what you do and helping other people. It is a great, great way to live. So we'll talk more about that. What makes it all possible, though, yes, it is Valentis, our company, but it's the industry within Valentis that we're participating in, which is network marketing. It's the home-based business industry. And the home-based business industry, guys, you know, I mean, just even a few years ago, if you told somebody that you were in a home-based business or a network marketing company, you know, their maybe response would be, you know, geez, I'm sorry to hear things are that bad. Today, because what's happened and the awareness that has been created about working from your home and the lifestyle that can help you provide, I mean, this has become a preferred profession. I mean, this is a profession. The network marketing industry is accepted around the world. It is a better way to work. It is a better way to live. And it's really, because a lot of people don't understand it. Guys, I want you to better understand it. It is nothing more than another form of distribution. And to better understand it, we're going to make a quick comparison to what we would term as traditional distribution. Retail, think about retail, going into a store, picking a product off a shelf. Understand that about 50% of a cost of a product sitting on that shelf in that store is advertising. They're paying actors and athletes and high budget advertising campaigns, literally hundreds of millions of dollars, to entice you to purchase that product. And it doesn't stop there. Look at the online world. Right? These influencers that are making millions and millions of dollars by making a post on Instagram. The Rock, it's reported he gets $1 million for an Instagram post. Think about how much product needs to be sold just to cover that $1 million that's paid to him, right? Well, network marketing, we spend zero, right? We take real people that are excited and passionate about what the products are all about. And that 50%, instead of going to the actors and the athletes and high budget advertising campaigns, we're giving it to you, real people with real results. Now, what I've learned, as I mentioned earlier, I've been involved in this industry for 32 years. And, you know, I've seen a lot of ups and downs, a lot of hurdles and challenges. I've had a lot of rewards, but I've learned a lot. And I've written books on this. Matter of fact, you know, I have a book called Right or Almost Right. And, you know, what I've learned is this, is that all of these companies, right, and opportunities are made up of 5 critical elements, right? Company, product, compensation plan, timing, and training and support. And if 2 or 3 of these critical elements are missing, it doesn't matter how good we are or how hard we work. Despite our best efforts, we're going to struggle. Now, this is important for this reason, because we all know somebody that's been involved in something like this before, and maybe it didn't work out the way they hoped or thought it would or hoped it would, or maybe they've been involved themselves and it didn't work out. And yes, it can be greatly due to someone simply not applying themselves. I mean, it doesn't matter how strong all of these elements are. If you don't put any effort in, obviously not much is going to happen. But when you're putting the effort in, you're learning and understanding and working the business, and it's not happening, now there's something else at play. And I believe it's 2 or 3 of these elements are missing. Now, but when they all come together, you apply that energy and effort, that's where the magic happens, the fortunes are made. That's exactly where I believe we are here with Valentis. So our company, a little bit about us, we got our start in July of 2014. So we're coming up next month, July, on a 7-year-old company. We're 7 years old. Right? Debt-free, we're profitable. We're based in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Over $250 million in sales in that 7-year window. And that's exciting. But probably what's even more exciting is not what we've done, but what we're going to do. Because I believe we're going to do our next 250 million, not over the next 7 years, but probably over the next 18 months. Right? So here's what I can tell you. And this is true in anything. Growth magnifies and multiplies your efforts, right? If you can put yourself in an environment of growth, it makes everything you do easier, right? If you're in a flat or declining market, it makes everything you do harder, right? So growth magnifies and multiplies efforts. That's the type of environment we as a company, you know, I mean, January, February, March, April, May, you know, and now June, we have grown as a company month over month over month since the first of the year. So we are in a growth environment. Very exciting times. What the 6th element I have listed there, that's the energy. You know, it's the heart, it's the vibe, it's the culture, all spawning from our president, founder, CEO, and visionary Dave Jordan and his wife Joyce. So our main product category that really has brought, we got so many products, like 30 some products, and they're all phenomenal. But what really kind of brought us to the dance, if you will, is the weight loss industry. Okay, helping people who struggle with weight. And here's what I can tell you. I've struggled with my weight my entire adult life. And when I say that, number one, I know people that struggle with weight think about it every single day. They're willing to try anything. I literally have tried everything. I mean, I've done the meal replacements, I've done the shakes, the prescription drugs, acupressure, I've done it all. And one word sums it up, and that is miserable, right? I mean, the reason why statistics show, 95% of diets fail is because nobody can do them, right? I mean, they might do it for a week or so, maybe even make it a month or two, but not long-term, right? And this is where the brilliance in what we have at Valentis is. We have some coffees of 4 different types of coffees. They're in Europe, it's Europa Joe. Here in the United States, North America, it's Thermal Roast. We've got a few other coffees as well, but the concept is the same. And I want you to think about this. 80% of people drink coffee every single day. 80% drink coffee every single day, and they don't just drink it, they love it. Right? They're going to drink it the rest of their life. Regardless of what's going on in their life, they're going to keep drinking coffee. And so they're already in a habit. They're already spending money on it. They love it. Now imagine that very same thing that they love, that they're going to do anyway every day, and they look forward to it. First thing that when their feet hit the floor in the morning, they think about that coffee. Imagine that very same thing now helping you control, manage, and even lose weight. Folks, that is brilliant. Now, if you want to increase or enhance those results, we got a product called Thermal Perk. This will, basically does a lot of what the same thing the coffee does in a capsule form, will improve the results of the coffee, helping that thermogenic effect take place to help increase your metabolism. It's going to help with also giving you an appetite suppressant and things of that nature. So we have a line of products today, from a keto creamer to 24/7, which is a carb blocker, to tropical blast, even a cocoa if you want. So again, the main thing to focus on is the coffee, but all these other products can add to and improve the results that you might be experiencing. This also is a new product that I want to just spend a little bit of time talking about, which is called Relief. This is an enzyme, and I've learned an awful lot about this just recently, that enzymes is what you have to have enzymes to live. Without enzymes, your body will not survive. And we have enzymes in our body. And but the production of those enzymes can vary, to individual. But adding enzymes, digestive enzymes, when you cook your food over 110 degrees, the enzymes within that food that participate in the natural digestion or breakdown of that food are gone. And so supplementing with enzymes such as this improves so many areas in your life, right? And so I'm not going to get there. I mean, Sean and Ty Loomer brought us this product. They are just incredibly knowledgeable. We'll give you more information. There's more information on this, but I believe this could be one of the most powerful products we have in our line. We just introduced a skincare line. Excited about that. Emulin. I want to touch on this product as well. There's M and C. The M is for maintenance for everybody. The C is for control. These are people that already struggle with blood sugar issues. If you have some blood sugar issues, then you want to use C, and it can help and aid in that. But basically, it helps the way your body processes carbohydrates and sugars. And thus, as a result, people experience benefit with inflammation, with blood sugars, things of that nature. We have, as I mentioned, about 30 products in our product line, and it would take us a long time to go through them and help you understand them. So I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to send you to valentisproducts.com. You can get all of the info, spend time on the products that most interest you. But the next thing I want to talk about before we bring our testimonials on is timing. And guys, here's what I can tell you about timing is if you look at anyone who has ever made a lot of money in their life, timing played a big part in it. Getting involved in something before the whole world has heard about it and be part of helping the world learn about it, folks, that's where fortunes are made. That's where you want to be. And timing is, because every company tells you the timing's perfect, but timing is actually very predictable, right? It's a set of numbers. I mean, how many distributors are there and what's the sales volume? And if either one of those numbers are big, you've missed it from a timing standpoint. Well, by both of those measurements, the timing here at Valentis truly is perfect. I mean, from a standpoint of where we are, not just here in North America, but Europe and Asia, a little bit further back in that sweet spot, but getting involved in that sweet spot, folks, that's where you want to be. And so what I want to do is I'm going to stop sharing here for a moment, and we are going to bring on a couple testimonials and to share a little bit of what their experiences would be. So first off, we're gonna go to the United Kingdom, and we're gonna listen here from Melisa Colston. Did I pronounce your last name Colston?
Yeah, Colston. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, well, hey, nice to meet you, and very exciting story. I know I saw something. I forget which of the product, but I know what it was, our new skincare product. And I saw the pictures on Facebook and I'm like, oh my God, I got to hear this story because your complexion looks amazing. But that picture was like, you're kidding me. But tell us a little bit about who you are. Give us a little bit of your background, why you're excited about Valentis and that product testimonial that you shared.
Of course. So I'm Melisa. I'm 26 and I'm in the UK. I've got two daughters, 6-year-old, she's nearly 6, and a 2-year-old. Valentis I have no words for how much Valentis has changed my life. It's changed my life by using the products, which I'll go on to talk about the skincare in a minute, but it's also changed my life with my mental health. So before Valentis came into my life, my mental health was something I always really struggled with, but the community within Valentis, it doesn't matter whose team you're in, the community within Valentis can completely change your life. It can give you the most amazing amount of confidence. I feel like I can leave the house now and I don't feel the anxiety that I had once before I joined Valentis. I've completely grown as a person. It just connects you with people that you would never connect with before. I mean, the financial side of Valentis is crazy good and we all have a bit of extra money. But for me, the biggest thing that I've got from Valentis is inside of me. It's completely changed the person I am, and I've grown so much, and I'll always be grateful that Valentis gave that to me, because now my girls grow up watching me as this strong mother, knowing that they can take on anything and do whatever they want to now. But going on to the product testimonial, so I've been using the collagen complex for just over a month now. And then 3 months, sorry. And then I started using the new skincare range for a month. And my results, go onto my page, you're more than welcome. You'll see them on there, are crazy. So I suffered really, really bad. It was actually adult acne. Came out of nowhere, just flared up on my skin, and it was awful. Leaving the house was awful. I couldn't bear it. My skin was so bad. It was so sore. I wanted to wear makeup because I didn't want to go out like it, but I didn't want to wear makeup because it was making my skin worse. So started using the collagen capsules, and my results are just, it's been life-changing. Like I'm literally got no makeup on today and I'm looking at my skin thinking, oh my God, it's so clear. Like, it's just, for a woman, there's a lot of women on here right now, but for a woman to feel that confident in your own skin without plastering makeup on, there's nothing better than that. Because I think in the world that we kind of are being exposed to with social media at the moment, it's very much makeup. And to finally feel that comfortable in your skin thanks to this product, like, it's the best feeling in the world. Like, Valentis products are incredible. The compensation plan is incredible. The people are incredible. Everything about it is incredible. So I could not shout it enough. It's amazing. It's been life-changing on so many levels for me, and I'll always be grateful for it.
Wow, that is phenomenal. I wrote some notes down actually as you're talking, because for me too, I mean, the personal development aspect of, it's not what you earn, it's who you become in the process, being exposed to positive, like-minded people that are encouraging you versus trying to knock you down. I mean, this whole issue, and you brought it up, the mental health issue. I mean, it's a major, I mean, with what's going on with social media and what's going on in the world, I mean, it's a major crisis out there. And to hear that, whether it's through just the environment of Valentis or if any of the products have helped with that, I mean, that's a big deal. That's a really, really big deal because I know how challenging that can be for so many people out there. And so I'm hearing that and I'm just like, wow, this is a powerful story on how the environment and the culture and the products and being around, like-minded people can have such an incredible impact. So thank you so much for that. We're going to go over, and I believe right now, based on her Facebook, she's living in Spain right now. I don't know if that's where she's from, but Charlie Marie Wilson, did I pronounce that correctly? I'm terrible with names, but give us your. I know you were diamond. You just became a diamond, and I think you were shooting for double diamond. I'm not sure if you hit that last month or you're going to hit it this month, but give us a little bit of your background and your story.
Hello, everybody. Well, thank you so much for having me on, John. So I'm Charlie. I'm actually based in the UK again now. I was living in Spain. I did hit my diamond promotion while I was in Spain, and I have come back to the UK now. So I have been in Valentis since August 2019. I joined I was a holiday rep. I was working 6 months of the year. I had 6 months off, which is where I would go and travel the world. And I always wanted something more to be able to kind of just have that time freedom and be able to do whatever I wanted without being restricted to working 6 months of the year. So I actually turned this opportunity down twice before I joined because I was very skeptical about it. I was very close-minded about it and I was very ignorant. So when I seen a friend that I know that was doing it, I was like, oh, I want to join now. So that's when I took a look at the opportunity, and then I decided that I'll give it a go. And then at that time, I was working. I'd actually booked a road trip with my friends to America. So we were traveling from Chicago to LA. We were all traveling, and then I came back to England, and I didn't have any money left at all, like nothing. I had like €2 in my bank. So it was kind of fight or flight mode. It was, I have to make this opportunity work. I wasn't working. COVID had just happened again. COVID had just started. So we had no summer work at all. And I was in a space where my mental health was really, really bad. And I'm same as Melissa was just saying there, I'm extremely passionate about mental health. I'm very open about it. And what I wanted to do was create a community, which is obviously the Winner's Circle, which you were speaking in last week. And I wanted to create a community that brings everybody together to help everybody kind of realize that, yes, the money is important. Of course, it's important, but being part of something is even more important, to get out of your comfort zone, to grow as a person, but to do it together, which is where I built it up and I built it up and I built it up, and I hit my diamond within 9 months of joining, which is obviously amazing. Moved back to England, and then I had another dip with my mental health. I had a dip with my business, and it was just kind of like, I need something to happen because my vision is so strong with this opportunity that every single person that I live, breathe, and sleep Valentis. Every single person that is in my path, I tell them about this opportunity. This is the best thing that's ever happened to me. Let me help you change your life. Let me show you how this can be a part of something, like you come and be a part of this with us as well. So when I created the Winner's Circle with one of my team members, which Laura, she's not actually even in my team. We've just got the same, we're just in the same organisation. We kind of wanted to create something where you have to take action in order to get something from this, because so many people join this opportunity and they're very blinded by what's happening. They see success, but they're so blinded by everybody else's success, they don't know how to start it themselves, and they don't know what foot on the ladder to take, if you like. So we created something, and obviously community is just so important to me, and showing people that there is hope, showing people that there is light at the end of the tunnel, that any single person can turn their life around. I come from a really traumatic background, like a very abusive childhood, and it was something that if I can turn my life around and I can make this work for me, why can't the next person do that? So for me, it's just showing people that there's something out there that is a fair opportunity for everybody. You don't need to come from a particular kind of background to make this work. You don't need to come from anything to make it work, because we all have the same opportunity to get this started. So that's a little bit about me.
Well, fantastic. Well, thank you and congratulations on all of your success. And folks, this business, if you really give it a chance, you stay focused, you stay committed, and just the environment within Valentis, right? As we already touched on, the encouragement and the people really wanting to help and lift you up, it's an incredible experience. And so thank you for that, guys. I'm going to share my screen here again, and I want to touch a little bit on the compensation plan here before we close out, because it's important, right? It's important. And I talked earlier about traditional business. 50% of the cost of a product goes to advertising. Well, that 50% in Valentis goes to you, right? Real people with real results, and it's spread out over 7 profit centers. We actually have, this number needs to be updated because the new customer program launches July 3rd, and actually on that initial order, it's closer to 50% with a wholesale customer. But between, let's say, 35 and 50% on a wholesale customer, if you buy in a business pack or higher, because of the discount, it can bring it up over that 50%. When you introduce this to someone new and they say, hey, I want to do this too, you can make up to $200 depending on where they would join in the business. A legacy code, this is kind of the leverage part of our business. When other people start bringing people in, you're leveraging their efforts to grow your business, and everyone that comes in on your legacy team with a business pack or a career pack, you would make $100 on that legacy team. The residual part, the dual team, is the monthly consumption. This is all the people using and consuming the products, up to 100,000 per week. The matching check, up to 20%, 7 levels deep. The global pool, the car bonus. There's so many people. Valentis is actually paying their car payment for it. That's exciting as well. So you may be asking yourself, can I do this? And again, folks, you've learned everything you need to know to be successful here in kindergarten. It's show and tell. We tell stories about our company, about our products, about what's happened to us and what's happened to others. But let's look at one more way. Imagine that you have, there's somebody with a microphone that needs to be muted here. Okay. If you've ever gone to a really good movie, or maybe you've eaten at a restaurant and you just this was unbelievable. What do? You tell people about it, right? You can't help but tell somebody. You have a great experience at a restaurant or see an incredible movie, you tell someone about it. And that's the exact same thing that we do here in Valentis. When you have a great experience with our company, with our products, you're going to tell people about it. It's just natural to do that. And your job's not to try to explain everything I've just explained to you. Your job is to simply share that experience, that excitement, that feeling you have about what Valentis is and what it can be. And then we have all kinds of tools. We have an app called Share Valentis, all kinds of videos and more videos to come, PDFs and information. Then we do these Zooms, and there's all kinds of calls and other trainings that you can plug people in to learn what it's all about and how they can do it, right? Your job is simply to stimulate that interest. Again, think about it just like telling somebody about that movie or telling somebody about that restaurant. That is our business, right? Let the system, let the tools that we have share the detail, right? Your job is to stimulate that interest, let the tools and stuff share that other information. So with that, we are out of time here. I'm a couple minutes over. I want to thank everybody. Remember that I do a fireside chat, same Zoom code, same time. We discuss a topic, and it's interactive. It's a lot of fun. And then also my YouTube channel. You can go there, and all of these things that I've done, all these recordings, there's hundreds of videos there, short ones, little training tips on my YouTube channel that you can access as well. So with that, everybody have a fantastic start to your week. Happy Monday, everybody. And we'll talk again soon.